walked past, they gave me a flyer, signed up.
And that's Nightly News for this Wednesday. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Lester Holt. Please take care of yourself and each other. Good night.
Why don't we do a special from Dollywood? I just want to spread a little about magic. My hooves are just killing me.
I bet.
At Batteries Plus, we power family road trips. We power bedtime stories. We power our local hospitals. We power connections with friends. We do more than replace batteries and fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. How powerful is that?
Visit Batteries Plus for free auto battery testing and installation. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com.
If your family struggles with food insecurity, call the Family Food Helpline.
Straight ahead, plans for passenger rail in Wisconsin. We'll hear how Governor Evers wants to pay for it. Plus, the second Illiopolis trial is over. We'll hear closing arguments from both sides. And a familiar face in Minocqua 30 feet up. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan and Conrad Sapinski.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Dan Hagan. Stavros Illiopolis was found guilty of child sex crimes in 2019, but the former Northwoods janitor had that ruling thrown out because of ineffective support from his attorneys. This week was his second trial, but the verdict is the same. A jury found Illiopolis guilty on all three charges. Closing arguments and final testimonies wrapped up this morning. The defense argued that because Illiopolis was the janitor, his DNA was everywhere, and it easily could have rubbed off on the victim. Throughout the trial, Illiopolis was referred to as Steve because that's what he was called at school.
What is Steve's job? Steve's job is the custodian of the school district. I mean, Steve is literally all over that school.
That argument was based on DNA testimony from yesterday. During closing arguments, the state argued that security footage tied Illiopolis to the allegations.
Straight into the bathroom to do her business and go back to class. What does he do? When you look at the camera, he's walking down the long hallway. And just seconds after he goes out of the screen, he turns around and comes back. Nothing in his hands on the way down, nothing in his hands on the way back.
The jury found Illiopolis guilty on all three counts. Sentencing will be at 2 p.m. on February 10th. Well, Conrad, it's days like today that I wish I had remote start in my car, but I don't.
Unfortunately, not yet, but hey, maybe down the road, Dan. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting one today, and actually the next several days is going to be very interesting. Mother Nature's throwing everything she possibly can for winter conditions right in our alley. We do have some snow showers in the area right now. This is all pretty light at the moment, but later on tonight, it's really going to start to intensify. And then by the morning hours, same story. This low pressure system is just starting to get ramped up at the moment. Tomorrow, though, it's really going to intensify with really strong winds and some snow in the area. We're expecting a good amount of snowfall, and that's why we have some winter storm warnings in the area until 6 a.m. on Saturday. So this will be lingering with us for quite some time. The main event is going to be tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. Then Friday, we're talking more about winds blowing all that snow around and very cold temperatures as well. Right now, we're hovering at around 2 to 3 degrees at the moment, so single digits, but it feels a lot colder than that, and those feels like temperatures will be close to 25 degrees below zero by Friday. Tonight, though, temperatures will continue to increase, and by the morning hours, we'll see low temperatures in the upper single digits. Dan?
Governor Tony Evers says he isn't ruling out the use of state money to construct a passenger rail line between Madison and Milwaukee. Evers told the AP that he supports the proposed rail project, but was waiting to see what federal funds might be available before committing to any state resources. On February 15th, Evers will deliver a 2-year state budget to the Republican-controlled legislature. The legislature will spend this spring rewriting that plan before passing a budget likely in late June. Top Republican state lawmakers have already voiced their opposition to the rail project. When asked about the rail line earlier this month, Assembly Speaker Robin Vos said only no state funding. Wisconsin is expected to have a $6.6 billion state surplus, the largest in history. TikTok has been in the news recently for security concerns. Governor Evers said that his administration is keeping a close eye on state devices that use TikTok, but does not have plans to ban the app. Republican members of Wisconsin's congressional delegation called on Evers earlier this month to ban the app, citing their concerns that the Chinese government could use TikTok to spy on users and spread propaganda. At least 14 governors in other states have ordered state employees not to use TikTok on government devices. A house caught on fire in Sugar Camp today. At about 2 o'clock, authorities were called to this house that started off of County Road A. Firefighters were on the scene minutes later, where the fire started to grow and make its way to the roof before they were able to contain it. Responders at the scene said the fire started in the basement of the home. Three Lakes, Sugar Camp, and Pine Lake fire departments all responded. All trails in the Oneida County snowmobile trail system will open officially Friday morning. All lake and river trails in Oneida County, though, are considered unsafe unless clearly marked by a local snowmobile club. With the anticipated winter storm, including high winds and blowing snow going into the Christmas holiday weekend, the clubs encourage extreme caution while riding. Downed trees and low-hanging branches may be encountered. The trails are in rough, early season condition. A local representative has been appointed to chair of a legislative committee. Republican James Edming of Glen Flora will serve as chairman of the Assembly Committee on Veterans and Military Affairs. Edming said in a statement that he's looking forward to leading this committee to support veterans and active duty service members. Edming serves Taylor, Rusk, Sawyer, and Northwest Marathon County. The decades-old tradition of building Snow Me Cromer, a 2-story tall snowman, returned today. It's a wintertime staple in Minocqua to bring a little extra cheer to travelers on Highway 51 and beyond. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski visited the site of the snowman's construction and has this report. Kyle.
Well, thanks, Dan. Today I spoke with Chamber Director Crystal Westfall about the tradition of building Snow Me. She says that even though his appearance throughout the years has changed, it's a great way to put a smile on everyone's face.
We are really excited to be able to put Snow Me Cromer back up.
It's been 3 years since Snow Me Cromer graced the front lawn of the Let's Minocqua Visitor Center.
From year to year, we're never really sure it's going to work out.
Chamber Executive Director Crystal Westfall says the familiar smiling snowman has traveled far outside of the Lakeland area.
Phone calls from Singapore and New Zealand that they'd seen him on TV.
As you can guess, it takes quite a bit of work to build the 30 to 40 foot tall snowman.
We got to haul snow in, clean snow from the town of Minocqua. We got this stuff from the post office. The fire department comes in after we do it, and they hose it down with some water, get it nice and firm so it doesn't melt right away.
The purpose of it all? Well, they say the legendary snowman brings a warm spot to anyone who sees him.
This snowman, he touches the hearts of people around the world.
No, it's just something we can donate our time to. People drive by and they smile. Makes it all worth it in the end. They hope to complete the snowman by sometime next week. Dan?
Thanks, Kyle. Hundreds of Northwoods band students will be under sunny California skies soon. Coming up, we'll hear about their final rehearsal before the Rose Parade. That's After Weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
This December, play at the Mole Lake Casino and Lodge during the 23 days of Christmas. Redeem 25 same-day points at one of our kiosks and pick a gift from the Mole Lake Christmas tree. Only at the Mole Lake Casino and Lodge.
This Christmas, rock their world with a gift from Wickersham Jewelry. They have the hottest styles in diamonds and gold. You can even surprise her with rare polar pink sapphires. Check out silver and diamond jewelry that is essential to every woman's wardrobe. Take advantage of interest-free financing programs. And don't forget the men in your life with stocking stuffers starting at only $59. And of course, more diamonds and gold for her stocking. Visit Wickersham Jewelry, Rothschild, Marshfield, and Rhinelander.
Ready, Dad?
All charged up.
This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright with a special offer. Now, choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order on select Ford vehicles. Lock in your rate, and you're protected.
I'm proud of you, kid.
And that's how Ford is helping you shine bright. This season, choose FlexBuy on a 2022 Ford Escape or Edge and get 0% APR financing for 66 months.
How does he deliver so much in a single night?
Brady, end zone touchdown!
Does the red suit give him powers?
Oh my goodness!
Will he come through again this Christmas? Bucks, Cardinals, Sunday Night Football on NBC and Peacock.
What's your name, please?
My name is Archie Williams.
I'm Christina Ray.
My name is Terry Fader.
Competition like this brings out the best in people. And this was you at your very, very best.
Celebrate and play at the Mole Lake Casino and Lodge. Win cash during New Year's Eve drawings December 30th and 31st. Redeem 25 same-day points per entry. Entertainment each evening starting at 8 p.m. Only at the Mole Lake Casino and Lodge.
And welcome back. It's starting to snow outside right now. This is all very light at the moment. Later on tonight, though, that's when that snow's really going to start to pick up. This low pressure system, as it continues to move north and east, it's really going to start to ramp up in intensity tomorrow and then into Friday, bringing snow, windy conditions, and some very, very cold temperatures with that feels like temperature well below 0. So look at this map. I have never seen so many warnings, watches, and advisories all throughout the country. Even the Northeast is in on some watches and warnings. Here in the Midwest and upper Midwest, we do have lots of warnings. We were upgraded to some winter storm warnings here in the area just a couple of hours ago, where we're anticipating around 5 to 8 inches of snowfall. Still some watches just to the east, as a lot of snow will continue to pile up. They're going to most likely transition to some winter storm warnings or even some blizzard warnings, especially closer to the water, as winds will really start to blow things around. So the snow's really going to intensify tonight into the morning hours tomorrow, then scattered throughout the day on Thursday, into Friday being more on the flurries to lighter snow showers throughout Friday, and then into the early parts on Saturday as this low pressure system continues to track north and east. But Michigan's going to be the big winner with several feet of snowfall all across the state, not only by the lake effect snow belt areas. So we're thinking around 5 to 8 inches of snowfall here in town, 3 to 5, a lot less. Just the more west you go, places closer to La Crosse and all of those areas there. Minneapolis is going to get around 3-4 inches of snowfall. And, of course, a lot more snowfall the more north you go. The UP, of course, on that back end of the snow, that lake effect snow will really get ramped up with those very strong winds. What to expect? All right, guys, get ready. This is no joke. This is going to be one to remember for a while. We're going to have some very light, fluffy snowfall, strong winds, wind gusts close to 45 miles an hour, blowing things around, significantly reducing visibility. And that's, of course, going to cause some poor and treacherous road conditions. We're looking at around 6 inches of snowfall possible or more. And, of course, some power outages will be in the area with all that wind blowing around. Not much wind going on right now. We do have maybe a 5-mile-an-hour breeze in town and all across, but big changes are on the way. That's going to arrive Thursday afternoon, throughout the day on Friday, and then throughout the day on Saturday for Christmas Eve. It's going to be very windy. We'll see wind gusts close to 45 miles an hour here in town, and a lot stronger by the coast, where some places we'll see close to 55 to 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Wow, that is insane. Blizzard conditions all across. It's also going to get cold. So we have all the weather, winter weather possibilities coming in just pretty much within a couple of days. Cold temperatures, windy conditions, and snow. We're going to get a lot of cold temperatures continuing to stick around all throughout the upper Midwest, all across the upper Midwest, and also closer to Canada. Same story. Even down south, everybody's going to be in on some cold temperatures. Single digits here the next several days. Then look what happens middle of next week. Mid-20s. Yes, warmer temperatures will be back closer to New Year's. Tonight, though, We're going to have some increasing snow all throughout the area, some steady to even heavy snowfall overnight. Temperatures will continue to increase. We'll be hovering in those upper single digits by tomorrow morning. We're looking at a good amount of snowfall, folks, 5 to 8 inches throughout the next several days. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show a nice looking Christmas, lots of sunshine. Temperatures will be hovering in those single digits. Dan?
The Republican National Committee has announced the dates for its 2024 National Convention in Milwaukee. It will be July 15th to the 18th. The convention is where the RNC will formally select the next Republican presidential nominee. Milwaukee was originally supposed to host the 2020 Democratic National Convention before it was switched to a virtual format due to the pandemic. The Democratic National Committee has not yet picked a city for its 2024 convention. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is in the U.S. It's his first trip since the Russian invasion started 300 days ago. He met with President Biden in the Oval Office just hours after the White House announced another $1 billion worth of assistance to Ukraine. Zelensky will also be giving a primetime address to a joint session of Congress tonight. Zelensky's visit comes at a crucial moment in the Senate as lawmakers are working to pass a big spending bill that includes more funding for Ukraine to aid in its war against Russia. The trip aims to keep the idea of American support for Ukraine front and center. Stocks surged today as investors cheered healthy results from two of America's leading companies. The Dow finished with a gain of more than 525 points after FedEx and Dow component Nike each reported earnings that topped analysts' forecasts. FedEx rose 3% and Nike soared nearly 13%. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ each gained 1.5%. Stocks are still down for the month of December despite today's rally. The big day is now just 12 days away. On January 2nd, nearly 400 students from across northern Wisconsin will be marching in Pasadena, California. Members of the Northwoods Marching Band will be performing in the 133rd Rose Parade. Today was their last rehearsal at home before they pack up their instruments for the trip. Bill Richter is one of 8 directors for the group. He is excited to see all of these students perfecting their roles.
To have students experience this and experience what it's like to work together in a big group, to go, all right, I'm doing this because that person's doing it and they're relying on me to do this. On that level is unreal.
The students represent 8 area schools, including Anago, DC Everest, Lakeland, Merrill, Mosinee, Northland Pines, Three Lakes, and Wausau East.
To watch the kids and now there's kids who are now talking, they have friends in different bands, and now they've gained friendships that they didn't have there before, which is just really cool to watch.
Planning for the parade began 14 months ago. Richter says that this group is expected to be the second largest band ever in the Rose Parade. The entire team of students and staff is flying out on December 28th. While the band members won't be flying out for another week, millions of Americans are traveling for Christmas, right when blizzard-like conditions blanket much of the Midwest. We'll have that story after the break.
See the exceptional selection of jewelry at Golden Carat Jewelers. Artistic handmade jewelry by Michu and Bellatois. Fashion-forward designs by Mira T. and Frederick Sage. The latest trends and the forever classics from Facet Barcelona, Catan, and more. Your full-service jewelry store in downtown Minocqua, Golden Carat Jewelers has a surprise for everyone.
Season's greetings from Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. We wish you all a holiday season filled with joy and laughter and family and friends. As we wrap up another year, we would like to thank all our customers for choosing to shop our family-owned furniture stores, and we look forward to our future customers as well. Your support is truly appreciated. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from all of us here at Northwoods Furniture and Mattress.
It's a red carpet affair this New Year's Eve
At Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg, dressed to impress. There will be party favors, complimentary food from the Mint, a free photo booth, and live music from VideoStar. Plus, hot seat drawings, barrel drawings for $1,000 cash. Then at midnight, a grand prize drawing for a Ford Explorer and $2,000 cash. Plus, another cash giveaway at 1 a.m. Earn entries throughout December to win big on New Year's Eve. The holidays are for making memories, and you can count on Honda to help you make them. Whether it's in a capable Ridgeline, adventurous CRV, a rugged Passport, or a dynamic Pilot. Start making memories of your own with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Who doesn't love popcorn? Enter the Birthday Club contest on WJFW.com for your chance to win a half-gallon bucket of popcorn from Minocqua Popcorn and Pups. Watch Newswatch 12 today, Monday through Friday, to see the lucky winner of the day.
Looking for that unique holiday gift? A gift basket from Lake Nokomis Cranberries will brighten anyone's holiday. Custom gift baskets are available online at LakeNokomisCranberries.com or visit the gift shop on County D.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Some people with big holiday travel plans either rush to readjust ahead of this week's snow, or they're rolling the dice. But the ones who got out on Tuesday felt fortunate for booking their flights when they did. David Schumann has more.
We love a little fortunate timing for the holiday season.
I see a big storm coming, negative degrees, 6 inches of snow, so I'm excited to get out of here for sure.
It's going to be great. Escape in the cold weather.
I'm glad I'm leaving today.
Tuesday was the day to travel ahead of Christmas weekend, and Kevin O'Connor was willing to make that happen at any cost.
I got the last flight on Delta today from Milwaukee. One way was $1,600 because I need to get back. So I'm going to drive 2.5 hours. I'm going to repack, and I think we're going to drive back tonight to hopefully get to Scottsdale, leave on Friday.
Did you follow all that? The $1,600 flight jumps out. American, Delta, Southwest, United, and Sun Country are among the airlines waiving change fees because of this storm. But there were no seats left for Kevin.
I mean, what do you do? I mean, do you want to be with your family, or do you want to, it comes down to that, which is unfortunate.
Despite the weather warnings in place, MSP is still treating this week as peak travel time.
We'll have extra staff on hand in our lobbies, at our checkpoints, at the check-in counters, again, waiting for what should be a very busy couple days.
With more than 30,000 passengers expected at the airport on Thursday and Friday, the airport says you may want to be patient.
Keep in contact with your airline how you do that, and make sure that you be prepared to be flexible.
Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio has designed beautiful and functional kitchens and baths in the Northwoods. When helping plan your dream kitchen or bath with in-home consultation available, they provide 3D drawings of your spaces to bring your visions to life. Owner and designer Sarah has over 25 years of experience, overseen 500+ projects, and built strong relationships with local contractors providing superior installation. Whether it's a new home or a remodel, Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio in Eagle River looks forward to making your dream kitchen or bath a reality.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Find your red tag and get $1,500 total cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Habush attorneys are the best of what a personal injury attorney is about.
To get the most money for your case, you need to have a law firm that's unrelenting.
We will fight with all that we have in person power, in knowledge, and experience to bring about the result they deserve.
I can't give them their life back how it was, but I can give them the financial compensation to get their life back on track.
Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans.
Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in Granite Stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Fire flambe or perfectly seared filet, just like the pros. Plus, it's PFOA-free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone Pan for just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. You get it all. An incredible value.
To order, call 1-800-898-6703. That's 1-800-898-6703 or order online at buygranitestone.com.
At Eagle Floor Covering in Eagle River, we have a knowledgeable staff, competitive pricing, and free estimates. Browse our selection of carpet, vinyl, wood, and tile for your next home project.
Well, Conrad, I'm usually a big fan of snow, but this could not have come at a worse time.
Yeah, I know, right? I've wanted a white Christmas, and I got it, but look what happened.
Well, it's affecting so many travel plans across the Midwest.
Absolutely, yes. Mother Nature's pretty much throwing everything she possibly can our way. Winds, snow, and very cold temperatures. Taking a look outside right now, do have some flurries and lighter snow showers, but this is just the beginning. A lot heavier and steadier snowfall will be moving in tonight and then into tomorrow, lingering throughout the day on Thursday, and then into Friday we'll see some flurries and snow showers in the area. Winds really starting to pick up. We have some winter storm warnings in the area until around Saturday timeframe. Some blizzard warnings in Michigan and same thing in Minnesota. Temperatures don't really increase. We're going to have a cold Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But hey, at least Christmas Day, we'll see lots of sunshine, so at least we have that.
Right, we have that and the white Christmas, like you said.
Absolutely.
You just got to get there, unfortunately. Thanks for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. We'll be back at 10.
Mr. Food Test Kitchen is brought to you by Golden Carrot Jewelers and Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio.
With today being the official start of winter, I started thinking about how much fun I had as a kid building snowmen. My brother and I would make them so tall that they would tower over us. Now, even though I'm grown up, I still like making snowmen. That's why today we're building an edible snowman that I